intersect is an acupuncture point, okay? I believe it's bladder point 54, okay? There's one on this side also. What you want to do is take something with a little bit of an edge. Coins work really well, but you can use hoof picks, anything like that. The rounded edge of hoof picks. Okay? And what you want to do is you want to take those two items, step out from behind him, dig in, and scratch toward his head and get him to really round his back, just like that. Okay, and hold him there about that long. What that does is three things. Number one, it causes him to contract the abdominal muscles, which will make those stronger. Stronger the abs, stronger the lumbar. Okay? Secondly, and really importantly, it rocks that pelvis through its full range of motion. So let's say he had an AS ilium. Well, I came in and fixed all that. Now, and I show my owners how to do this, and if they'll do this on a regular basis, it keeps that pelvis moving. Okay? So it greatly enhances what I did and it helps prevent it from coming back, okay? The third thing that it does is it raises and stretches the top line from the withers all the way back. So when you do this, okay, what you're getting him to do biomechanically is the same thing as our crunch sit-up. Okay, and I show every one of my clients how to do this. Thank you, bud.
Tell where that point is again. Reiterate where that point is, how to find it.
Again, we start here at the tubercoxy. We draw our line straight back to the very top of the tail, and then we come back out on that line until you fall into a little depression. Sometimes it's closer, it may be right in here, sometimes it's way out here. It varies on each horse. So I just tell my clients, just slide along there until you fall into that depression. Okay, and that's your starting point. You take your two objects, you dig in, and you're going to scratch about 6 to 8 inches toward his head, and just back and just keep rubbing, just like that. Okay, and for about that long, just a couple of seconds. It's just kind of a contracted sit-up. He's going to hold it for a couple of seconds, and then he's done. Okay, and I always tell my clients to do this exercise as part of their grooming on the days that they're going to ride, so it just kind of helps stretch everything ahead of time, okay? Plus it gets them in the habit of doing it, all right? I always caution them, you are in the kick zone, so you've got to get over here. Crunchy, he's a different animal, but most of them you want to be over here, okay? Out of the way and do that, all right? Some of them are more sensitive than others. I've been doing this for almost 20 years, and I've never ever had a horse cow kick out. I've had hundreds of them fire straight back doing this, okay? I've had them kick stall doors on. Every one of them meant it, okay? So if you catch them on a sore day, and you're right here, you're gonna get hurt, okay? I'm serious when you get over here. And I've had a couple of clients forget, and they'll come up here, and they'll get kicked. One got their arm broke and other stuff. So, I mean, you've got to really be careful around these guys, okay?
Dr. Ennis and I talked about this a little bit last night on the way back to the hotel. And it's not really part of the lecture, but I think it's important enough that we need to tell you guys. We usually, it's kind of a downer, and I don't like to talk about it, but if we don't tell you, then I feel like I haven't done my job either. It's not a matter of if you're going to get kicked or hurt, it's a matter of when. Because it's going to happen. Sooner or later, you're going to get hurt. And that's why we try to stress safety. And I'm not trying to scare you. I'm just trying to make you be aware of what you're doing. It's a safety issue. I told you I've gotten kicked 4 times. My wife's had her foot stepped on and broke her foot. She's been bitten. Dr. Ennis has been bitten in more than once. We've all gotten hurt over the years. So it's going to happen. Be aware. We hope that when it does, it's not severe, but pay attention. Okay, you can never, and I'm just as guilty of it. So I'm telling off on myself. You just always have to pay attention. You just can't.